Proud of our guys tonight. Competed well for 40 minutes. Laid it all out there. Certainly made some mistakes tonight, but that's, the game of basketball is filled with mistakes. So I'm proud of our guys. Hats off to Metro State. They're #1 in the country for a reason. I thought they, made plays when they needed to, especially down the stretch. And we wanted to keep it close. We did. Give ourselves a chance at the end. And we just, they made more plays than us down the stretch. So, really thankful for everyone that came out to support us tonight. Felt like a home game out there. Our fans, our students have been so great, especially down the stretch of the season. We really appreciate what they did. I know our guys do too. It was a great atmosphere for a championship game, and I'm just really proud for our guys, the way they competed tonight.
Thank you, Coach. Questions, and whoever is being addressed the question, please have the microphone in front of you.
Coach, Metro State had 13 steals, double figures in steals, and scored 20 points off of turnovers. Was that basically the difference, those two statistics maybe?
Yeah, that's Metro State basketball. We know the way they pressure, full court, half court, trapping, et cetera. They feed off that. They get a majority of their offense typically off that. I thought we did a better job in the second half than we did in the first half. I think 14 of those 20 were in the first half, if I'm not mistaken. And we were still only down 3. But certainly was impactful in the game. I thought between that and then, some indecisions we had with our post defense, were really the difference. You got to take care of the ball against Metro, but they make it really hard for you to do that.
Nicholas Gay from Metro State had a big second half. What made him so, productive down the stretch there, especially in the final couple minutes? Was it anything? Kind of just what happened there with him?
Well, I thought they did a good job getting the ball into him and being consistent with what they were doing. We wanted to double it. We did at times, and then they beat. McClurkin made a couple shots on us, and then, I felt that, Kay did a really good job. When we did bring doubles, he was able to pivot out of it or get good passes out of it. And credit Metro for being consistent with getting the ball into him. What was working. We wanted to send some more bodies at him, and I thought we could have done a better job with that, been more consistent with getting the ball out of his hands when he's hurting. But the difficult part with that is they got 3 guys that can beat you, really, and then they got a couple of role guys, too, that can hit the big shots. I mentioned McClurkin hit a couple big ones when we tried to double the post. You obviously can't leave Brandon Jefferson open. He was 6 for 7 from 3 last night. He struggled a little bit from 3 tonight, but he's one of those guys that's going to make the big shots. So it's a difficult guard. It's tough to defend that when they space the floor well and they got a lot of weapons. So, they did a good job attacking it.
Coach, Metro kind of seemed to kick on the afterburners down the stretch, and you kind of speak to that, but as well as you guys kind of never say die attitude.
Sure. Well, they've been there, done that. We haven't yet. That's where we're trying to get, and we know we got to get through them, especially this season here. We've had a few opportunities. We've been close these last 2, haven't been able to get over the hump. But, take away this Metro State game, and that's what we've been able to do as well, where hang tight with teams, and then we make our little run at the end, and we get over the hump, and we secure the win. And we've been doing that 12 of the last 13 or so before this game. Metro was just a little bit better with that than us tonight, but they do the same thing. They're a good team, and if you're fortunate enough to keep it close, it's all about who's going to make that run down the stretch, and who's going to make that extra play down the stretch, and they did it tonight, so credit them for that.
Anything else?
No. I don't know your first name, but
Derrick.
it seemed like, as the coach said, you stayed with them, and then right there minutes left in the second half, the shooting disappeared.
Yeah, at the end there we missed some shots and they got some easy buckets on the other end, but overall I feel like our team worked real hard and we played our heart out there, and that's all I can ask for as a team, so I'm proud of our team right now.
Hey Derrick, a lot of people, saw your game tonight, especially up in Denver. They've seen it before, but how would you describe your game this morning? I mean, at times you're throwing your body around. You kind of, how would you describe your game, I guess, and how it's kind of progressed this season?
I'm just trying to get better each and every day, and trying to work on the things that opponents are trying to do against me. Like, I'm trying to be, I don't really know how to describe my game, but I'm just trying to get better each and every day and get better each and every year.
Are you getting closer to Metro State as far as getting past them, do you think?
I mean, yeah, the score shows that we're getting closer, but we got to find a way to get over the hump. They're a great team, and they're where we want to be, so we have a lot of work to do to get over that hump.
Derrick, can you just speak to the experience of kind of making UCCS history, as it were, and kind of a player's perspective, what the fans did for you?
The fans were great. I mean, they've been great the past few games, and it felt like a home game today. They were chanting UCCS and everything and going back and forth with the Metro fans. It felt like a real college atmosphere that you dream of when you're a little kid. So the fans were great. As players, we're not really focused on history. We just want to win. It sucks to be in second place, but we had a big step from last year, and we're just going to keep getting better.
Coach, the 800-pound gorilla in the room, I guess, is NCAA's now. What do you think your chances are when the selections come out tomorrow?
That's a great question. If I knew the mathematics that went into it and had my calculator handy, I'd try to take a stab at guessing that. So I think our team deserves it. I think we've had a heck of a season. I think our strength of schedule, especially over the last 8 days, and with what we've been able to do, big win against Adams, big win against Mines, and competing, these last 2 games against Metro, I feel like we're deserving. Difficult for me to speak to the strength of schedule and the prowess of the Lone Star and Heartland teams, but what do we got, 20 in region, 2021 in region Division II wins in one of the most difficult conferences in the nation. We hope we're in. We'll find out tomorrow night.
Okay. Great. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.